Push notification. What is it? Push notification is basically ability of a mobile app, or let us say a Windows universal app, to notify the device, and in the notification area provide a message in a form of template. Now for doing this, Windows applications are supposed to be registered with Windows notification service. Likewise, we have got service for iPhone apps as well as the Android apps. Now, when we are writing code on server for producing a notification to be displayed on the client, we don't want to write code which is specific to the device or the language in which the program is written on the client machine. That is where Azure Notification Hub comes into the picture. Azure Notification Hub will be able to communicate our message to all the device in a device independent way. And it's up to the device programmer how they are going to produce the notification and display on the device. So I am going to demonstrate this with the help of Windows Universal app, but something similar is what you will have to do even tomorrow if you are going for something like a iPhone app or a Android app. So first and most important thing to accomplish this, you will have to have an account in Windows Store. So Windows Store account is mandatory for this. So first log on to Windows Store. Just click on this link and log into the Windows Store. Now my problem is I am using different account for portal and different account for Windows Store. So let me open Windows Store in Chrome. And I log in. So we are logged in into the Windows Store. Now before I do anything in Windows Store, the first thing we'll have to do is open both the projects which we created in the first mobile application. That is, we had a table controller server project and we had a universal app, the client project. This is with the help of quick start what we created, not the easy tables one. So once we have this project, we will have to now register our Windows application, Windows client application with the store. So for this, go to the client project, right click on the Windows application, store, associate app with store, click on that. And here we have to provide the store application name with which we want to associate. So I'll provide my credentials with which I have an account and login. For the security reasons, it is going to provide a message. It is going to send a message to I have to provide my email ID here for double verification. And this code I have to pull it from my email. Let me do that. And this is the code. Submit. So it is a developer account with which I have logged in. Mind you, it is a paid account. You'll have to buy subscription for this. Now earlier I've already created an app, DSS to do demo. We can either use the same one or we can create a new app. To create a new app name, you have to give a name here and reserve it. I'll prefer using the same name. Click on next and say associate. See you have this package ID, publisher ID, all these IDs are created. We'll just say associate. Same thing we have to actually do with the mobile also. Store, associate app with store. and here also I'll choose the same application associate. Now once we have associated the app with the store, it's now time to log on to our application in the Windows Store here. Now once we have signed in, go to My Apps, not here. Developer lets you submit including Windows Store, Office Store, and isn't available. What's the URL? Okay, go to this URL, Windows Development Center. And here, this is the app. And we don't want to create a new app, so just click on it. Expand services. We are specifically interested in push notification. So click on push notification. Then click on WNS, Windows Notification Service. Here we are interested in Windows Notification Service for Windows Azure. And here we'll click on Live Service Site. Now we'll have to navigate to App Settings. Here we'll have Application Secret and Package SID, this thing. So Package SID is what we will need, and Application Secret also we will need, this one. So right now this is the current. I'll use this one. Now where do we need all this? This we will need in the portal. So go to the portal, and in portal we will have to create a notification hub. Notification hubs. And here add a new notification hub. Give some name, DSS, to do, app, hub, some name, anything is okay. Some namespace. Existing resource group. Pricing tier free, we can keep it. Click on create. Is not available. Okay. Click on create. Now once we have the hub created, you'll have to wait for it to complete. Click on refresh. So we have the hub here. Now we don't have to really do anything in the hub immediately. What we'll have to do is go to the mobile app actually, the previous one, and in the mobile app settings we'll have mobile, push is what we need, push here. App service enables push fast, scalable and cross-platform notification. Connect to the notification hub to start. So click here, and existing notification hub which we created earlier, simply select that and save it. So what we did here, we have created a notification hub and a mobile app connection. But what is important is the notification hub has to be connected to the store, Windows Store app. So click on this, and here we have Wins. Click on this, and here we have to provide the package ID and the security key, which we have it here. So package ID First, the security key, I'll copy this. And package ID is here. Windows Store package ID. Copy this. Paste here. Save it. So what has happened now? The Windows Store where the app was created, this is the Windows Store where my app was created, is now connected to the notification hub for Windows. Like that, if you are developing a Apple iPhone app, you'll have to go here and connect. So notification hub will ensure that properly the message in the format in which the device understands is broadcasted to that device. Here the certificate print will be required. Like that, Google also has something where API key has to be provided. So once you have done this part, the advantage is now the server side code which we are going to write will completely remain independent of the device, because notification hub will ensure that the message is properly transmitted to the appropriate device in a platform independent way. So once we have completed this, now I go back to the handout. So we completed this, developer push notification also we created, notification hub also we created. Now these two things we'll have to add now to our app.xaml.cs. Let us add this. Init notification async. The client project app.xaml.cs file. We have a lot of code already there here. We'll just add init notification async. So here what are we doing? We are first getting the channel URI for Windows notification service. Namespace has to be included. And then registering the channel URI with the notification hub. So using push notification channel manager, we are getting the channel URI from the Windows notification service. And once we have the URI, we are registering the channel with the notification hub. Now, of course, this method I have to call, that is a user defined method. So let us call it from on launched. Before activate, let's call this await. It's a async method. Change this to async. So all fine now. But for the notification to actually get displayed, we have to go to the project properties, and here we will have package manifest, and in package manifest we will have to enable toast notification. Toast capable, we'll have to enable it. Yes. Otherwise, even though the notification is sent, it will not be displayed. Obviously, the same thing we will do here also. You can actually directly open package.store package app manifest, and here you do it. So in both the projects, the Windows Store project and the Windows Phone project, we have got package.app manifest. In manifest, toast capable, we have done true. So this has completed configuration on client. What is that I did in client? 1. In app.xaml.cs, I added init notification async, which I am calling from on launched. So in both the cases, that method is going to be called. Second thing, for the notification to be displayed, we'll have to, in the package manifest, toast capable will have to give true. Now we need to do certain things on the server. Now in server, when a new message is added, we would like to do something. Say post employee, not employee, we are working with to do. So post to do item controller. Here I would like to add the required code. After inserting here, now I'll copy this code from the handout, pretty lengthy. HTTP configuration. Notification hub. So what are we doing here? HTTP configuration, settings, get mobile app settings provider, and from the provider we are getting the settings. Notification hub reference we got, connecting to the notification hub, and using that connection and the hub name, we are saying create client from connection string. That means basically we are now having a connection string, connection established with the notification hub. And the payload toast, this is what we want to display in the device. So I am passing the payload to notification hub in this format. Notification hub will ensure that it converts it into the appropriate formats and sends it to device. And this is the main method, hub.send Windows native notification async, Windows toast payload. Rest is all just for diagnosis purpose. So now we can run this application. Actually we have to publish it so that it gets registered with Azure mobile app, with which we are going to run the client. So let's publish it. Mobile app service, publish. So the changes which we have made to the add method for posting a notification is also getting published. Now we have to simply run the client and see if the notification is getting delivered when a new to do item is added or not. That's it. We'll wait for the task to complete. Now run the client application. Add a new to do and we should get a notification. Save it. The new to do is added and you see notification has come. Windows notification. Likewise, the same thing is going to work even for Windows Phone. Right click, set as startup project, run. Of course, in Windows Phone, it will come on top within the emulator itself. Same screen has come back. Something is wrong. Let's close, rebuild the solution. The async method lacks await operators and will run synchronously. That is fine. You have async here, okay? It says it's not required. Now run this once again. registering the application to run from layout. It's loading the app. Yeah. So now let us add a notification. Let us add a to do that is going to automatically raise a notification. That's it. See, this is for the Windows app and this is for the Windows Phone app. Two notifications. Both the devices have received notification because two instances are running. So this is how notifications are generated. So what all I did, let me repeat once again very quickly. I first had to create a Windows Store account. That's mandatory. It's a paid account. You have to create a Windows Store account to register your application with the Windows Store. Associate Store app. 3. We'll have to ensure that the notification hub is created, and then we have to initialize our client with the notification hub. We have to register and we'll have to send a notification through post to do item. Of course, one more step here, through portal notification hub you have to connect to the mobile app. Mobile app and notification hub should be connected. Notification hub and the Windows Store app have to be connected. All this is through the secret key and the package ID. That's all in this. Thank you.